Kämpfen feindlich! Jetzt weg. Schade. Mir hängen deine Eingeweide um den Hals.
Hey, wenn du was brauchst, ich bin dabei.
Es lohnt sich, das zu bauen. Was auch immer es ist.
Hier draußen ist es ruhig. Zu ruhig. Oh Mann, das wollte ich schon immer mal sagen.
Scheint wirklich was zu werden.
Nimm's Marcy nicht übel. Sie verarbeitet den Verlust auf ihre eigene Art.
Was könnte man daraus machen?
Gib mir ein Lasergewehr und meine Powerrüstung. Dann nehme ich es mit der ganzen Welt auf. Was sollten wir als nächstes tun? Schnell, wir müssen noch einiges schaffen. Wenn wir die Herzen und Köpfe der Leute gewinnen wollen, müssen wir das Wort der Bruderschaft im Commonwealth verbreiten.
Tyrannen wird es immer geben. Aber wenn ich das Sagen hätte, wären es weniger.
Ich bin bis auf die Knochen durchgefroren.
Das
So
nenne ich
oft
allseits...
Ich weiß gar nicht, wann ich das letzte Mal saubere Fingernägel hatte.
Muss arbeiten, keine Zeit zum Reden.
Ja?
In letzter Zeit wächst hier alles ziemlich gut.
Köderladen hat alles, was du
Ich
brauchst.
kenne niemanden, der den Kapitänstanz gemacht hat.
Sie will es doch zweimal. Okay. Hello. Okay, I'm done. Checked it here. So many games. Oh man, I'm sad for you, man. Therefore your internet is lagging because your brothers are in internet. I know that, man. I just was guessing that, like, maybe you have a big family, like, or more brothers and sisters who goes for your internet always. Therefore you lag that much. That's true. Was? Ja, kannst du bitte mir vorlesen, was er sagt? Habe ich schon gesehen, Alles gut. Do you know what in Fallout the most good thing is? I like really in that game. It's realistic because we humans, we experiment with how can I say this? Like, we try to search for new things, and atomic explosion is the most thing what can appear in a roleplay game and in real life. Like what I mean. It's like Fallout is real for me. Like, that can happen some days. This will happen because we're humans and we never get enough. So like this atomic experiments, this is true, man. Oh yeah, guy.
Wer da sein?
Who is this? Who are you? Where are you? Let me check this here. It's a laser weapon. The really nice thing in Fallout is you have all kinds of weapons. You have the usual ballistic weapons like a pistol, SMG, LMG, everything. Then you have like laser weapons, you have plasma weapons, you have atomic weapons, you have everything. You have combat weapons too. You have a super hammer, you have so many weapons I cannot explain, man. Like this weapon here, I can reload it 6 times, like now, and then I shoot the biggest beam. It's really hard then. Check, here's one opponent.
Ich dir das Hirn zermatt.
Then you have this mode, Bats, can aim in the head. Look at this. Oh, what the fuck? Oh no. Yeah. Oh, this one is not good. Oh my god, I must get away from it. You must say, oh yeah, well, get back from here. No. He has atomic bomb in his hand. I must go, man. When he's exploding himself, man. He will kill himself. Yeah. Oh my god. Stuck. No! This is the handicap of jetpack. Sometimes you fell... what? You fell down in some weird position. It's really weird, man. Where's that guy? Come on, dude. Where are you? Oh, und? Probably you can see that core thing. Oh, now. Boom! In your head, motherfucker. You can see at the bottom screen, there is a right side, you see my magazine, like when I shoot you see the 61. Left to it, you see the engine of my power armor. Like, you see the 15 on the downside, and this is a fusion core. you must find these things. This is like an engine for your power armor, and this is really expensive, the thing, so you must find it. I have 15 left, so but I've really found a lot of things, so you must find everything in that game. Like let me try to explain one more thing. Everything what you find has like this, it's waste or trash probably. You find a lot of things like with metal or wood or glue and something else. Everything what you need in real life to fix your weapons, fix your armor, food. Yeah, I would say you don't need to use it. It's not a must-have, but it helps a lot, because like when you are radioactive, like here in Fallout, it's like everything exploded in nuclear, and you just like 100 years after that, it's like Fukushima. You probably know Fukushima, Nagasaki. There was explosion there. No one can live there for like 100 years. And the same is here in the world. The complete world is destroyed by that. So like the government said, okay, we must start nuclear rockets. And now like everything is waste. And 200 years after that, you survive of a you get awake of a cold sleep, like you were freezed for 100 years in a box, and then you get out and you go to search for your son. Like doesn't matter if you are a man or woman, you search for your son. And like really at the beginning you know it will take a long time till you find your son, so you just run from place to place and get informations about the game. And like the main goal is find your son. But you find out, like, it's hard to explain, man. Like, how do you run the game? The end will be different. The end, like, you work for a group, and it gives 4 groups. It gives the railroad, it gives the institute, like they are experimenting with androids, synths. Like the name of the androids are synths. And then it gives the railroad and the Steel Brotherhood, I think. And like the Steel Brotherhood is a military organization. The institute is a hidden institute. It's like a hidden organization who experiment with robots. The railroad tries to keep the robots safe because they think they have a chance to live. And every other human in that story thinks the synth, so the robots, are really dangerous, like they want to destroy the earth or something like this. And everyone hates that. Oh, look at this. This is power armor. Let me try to explain. You find these robots in the story, and then you can, like what I'm doing now. 1 second. Oh, I can leave it. So I can, if I want, I can go out here. That's my power armor here, and take this for new. Let me check, is the fusion core in it? No, but if I want to use it, I must offer one of my fusion cores to can walk in it. But the fusion core has a time to run out. Like you need a lot of fusion cores, but you won't find like that much. You found around 50 in the game, but one fusion core is like for half hour to hour play, maybe more. You see it on the like when you are in a car, you see the engine, like how full the car is, and you see it on my screen on the right side where spot stamps and the 15. There you can see it. Like everything what you see here, you can take everything, and mostly things. I will check it quick. Have some datas about it. Let me see. Here, you see under the icon, you see Stahl and Öl. That means metal and oil, like this. And this is what you get when you destroy that thing, and then you can, like for oil, you can use for your power armor or glue or some different things. You can build a whole town, you can build machines to defend your town. Your towns get attacked sometimes, like your cities, they get attacked sometimes. Like this is good. Electronic things is the best thing what you can get here, because electronic is a real important thing in real life, so in Fallout 2. But I'll try to explain. You have when you see now there is a 313 from 360. This is my inventory. I can get that much, 360, not more. Otherwise, when I have too much, I walk like this here, and like I cannot flash travel. Oh, look at this. This is a robot, the usual robot. You can I can use this terminal now, and then I can activate that robot, and he will run for me and kill the opponent. Now I see Protectron, personality activate. Now I can choose what I use. Yeah, it's not that complicated. I would say The Witcher and Elder Scrolls and all these games are really much difficult, because in this game you can think realistic, and in Elder Scrolls there you have herbs and plants and everything else what you need to search for, but you don't have realistic things. So it's really more complicated, because here you must think realistic. Put on Minecraft. What? Ah, I see. If I want, I can activate it now, but I don't need to, I think. Check. Okay, but I have seen this power armor here, and something else I must find. Let's search for that. This is human meat, because the super mutants, they eat humans, because they're angry about to get super mutants. And you have a lot of enemy groups. You have this raping guys, like you know, when anarchism, like the complete government fell down, and like no moralism, or like wie heißt das auf English? Fuck, Alter. Like the government runs out, and every civil war and everything else, then mostly people would think now we can do what we want, you know, like fucking children's and fucking women without they want that and everything else. These humans exist here. Like you have the raiders, they do what they want, like they give a fuck about what someone is thinking. And yeah, this is the way, man. This is so hard to come into that, but if you really are clever in real life, you can play that game for easy, man. This is not too much. In Fallout you must only think, build a home base and build a lot of boxes where you depot your stuff every time, because you cannot have everything with you. This is the first point, and there is so much to get, man. Really much, man. You have seen my weapons. Every time I find new weapons I must lay it down because I have that weapon already. This is really hard, man. You find so much stuff here. I think I'm running in a circle, but don't know anymore. Not now. Here I was. It's really dark with all the light, man. This is so hard. I like this game day and night changing here, because in night you cannot see things very good. It's like you really must have that light, and without power armor you have that light too, but it's green then, and it's harder to see. You can hacking terminals here, what I'm doing right now. Usually you have no password for a terminal, but if you are clever and see how it works, you can hack that easy, man, because I do it a little bit cheaty. I will show you. You find these words here, only the words, like quest and deeds and turns, means, like this, and you choose one of these words. Then you see on the right bottom side there is one hit. So one of these letters are on the right place, so probably it's deeds, quest, maybe 0, okay. Then I must check, maybe it's means, it's every time 1, so it should be, the fuck? Deeds, slash. Okay, I'm really not sure about to get it now, so I really restart. I just press circle and then I start again. This is a trick to do that every time correctly. Sometimes when you don't do it correctly, the terminal runs off and you can never use it again. This is the problem in that game, when you just cannot, don't know how to hack. And sometimes I use it at the third, then I can do it, man. Like you have seen now. It worked, now I must wait, done. And now this door gets open. Here's an ammo box. Metal hammer I don't need. There is a, like, you know that. This exists too. 10mm pistol, I have so a lot of that. So now I go to the lift. Check what's here. The weapons I have in the moment. Maybe you played Black Ops 1, Call of Duty. I have an idea. I give you my account so you can Sorry, this is not possible because I share from my girlfriend too. She shares from me. I cannot share from someone. This is really sad, man. Probably you know this gun here, the ray gun of Call of Duty Black Ops 1. I really thought about what the fuck is this, man? How do they do ray gun in it, man? Oh, what do we have here? Schneeziber Ghost there. Ah, fuck! I have my too many weapons with me.
Erdgeschoss.
So let's see what we do. This is a weapon too, but this is the most cheap weapon. Zombie laser gun. Yes, yes. This is my laser gun too. What do we have here? It's a grave. Really don't know. Ah, no, I'm this type of dude. Avery's head. What the fuck, man? It happened. What the fuck? Okay, let me check this. Okay, I have a lot of quests. You can see here. This is all my quests I can do. A lot of, man. Sometimes you really don't know what to do there. But you always should activate a few, like 3 or 4 quests, and it's okay. There's one thing I must do too. The the blah 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 of Forgotten. Don't know. Okay, this is what I don't know. No, don't do. This is cool. And yeah, I must do this. Even this you can take. This is a mushroom, but it looks like a brain. It's a brain mushroom. That's what it's called. This is good.
Lebenszeichen entdeckt. Scan-Vorgang läuft.
Oh oh.
Wenn Sie Hilfe benötigen, nutzen Sie bitte die Sprechanlage.
Medications, tools for open the door, glue, and lighter. This is what I need. Ammo. Jet is for slow motion. That's cool too, man. You can slow motion the time, like everything. Okay. Yeah. How do I speak with Kaio 1.1?
Neuer Scan-Vorgang. Benutzer ist für den medizinischen Sicherheitsbereich nicht zugelassen. Über Gesellschaft würde ich mich freuen. Ist lange her.
Ich glaube nicht, dass zugelassene Benutzer auftauchen werden. Entweder lässt du mich rein oder du wartest bis in alle Ewigkeit. Deine Entscheidung.
Da ist natürlich was dran. Na gut. Bitte sehr. Wenn Sie mich jetzt bitte entschuldigen, meine Energieleistung ist niedrig. Ich greife auf die Reserve zurück. Viel Glück.
Okay, I must show you something. This is your perk. Every perk's what you can get in that game. Something like more resistance against damage, body damage, like shooting skills with a high tech, like sneaking around, building things, and everything else, like get better life, find better things. And this is your world stats. Like this is what you need to have charisma to have challenge quests to finish everything, like usually. But when someone asking you about and there is something like the letters are yellow or red, then it's usually hard to get. But if your charisma is high enough, you can overtalk the persons every time. And intelligence is for your experience points. Then when I start the game, I always choose 10 intelligence. The rest doesn't matter. And like in the game, you earn very much XP then when you have intelligence high. So this is the way we have it. Yes, I have DC Universe, but I deleted it today because like it's not that bad, but I must have that space for Fallout. And Division I have, but I don't play it at the moment really much because Dark Zone is too shit for me, man. I always die. Flexen is good. Flexen. Oh, look at this, Dezemberkind.
Perfekt.
Wow. 5.56 millimeter ammo, 25% higher rapid fire and 50% faster reload. That's cool. Das weapon ist gut. Guck mal, Schatz, Dezemberkind heißt die Waffe. OP-Tablet immer mitnehmen. This is what I don't need. That was everything? What the fuck? Okay, nothing here. I think this is okay here.
Nach oben.
Yeah, it's not that boring. I think it's just okay, man. When you play with friends, it's not that boring. It's not that different too. When you play with friends, it's just more helpful when you play with friends. But it's like the kinetic intelligence of the NPCs are really low. You just have the feeling they always come from sides and flank you. The only way the opponents play with you, so it's really easy to overrun them or everything else. Ammo. Win. Everything that I need. I want to have that power armor there. I think I get it now. Bring it to my main city. I will forget this. Like in the old Fallout parts, you had when you killed someone, he was dead forever. So if you like if you need him later, you did a mistake, and then the game is ruined by that place. It is really hard. But in that part, I like it. You can kill everyone. It doesn't matter. Where is the power armor? I really forgot. Okay, where is it? I think it was. Bruh. No, it wasn't here. It should be there. Yeah, it's really complicated, man. That's good that you download Warframe. We can play it with Flexen later. Okay, third time I'm here, so I must go here. Warframe we can play later. Come on, here. Okay. Should be here. No. What the fuck? Where was this armor? The Warframes. That's cool. I have that. What was the name of the magnetized character? I have this one. Ah, here was it. Ah, nice. Cool. Okay. Let me do it like this here. Okay, I go outside from here. I don't know how good they are. I don't really know the names because I never played Warframe like a professional. I'm just a noob in that game too. I really need to ask about everything, like what the defect mods and I don't know, man. It's too complicated in some parts. I think I'm done here. Now you can see my action points are going down. So now it's a point when I can only walk very slow. I must wait to refill my action points, like the AP percent. The red tank and red bottom side. This must go a little bit up. Now I can walk usual again. I cannot run at the moment, but I bring only that power armor to my home base. And I think I could game down. And if you want, we can play something. Nah, okay, man. Sounds really impressed, man. That sounds really impressed. Do me a favor and get Fallout 76 at next, man. I must have some people to play with that. My girlfriend is the only one I know who have that game then, when it's possible to share it. But it should be okay, I hope so. What you can see now, this is only Far Harbor. Far Harbor is a like one DLC map. So I think it's very big because it's the half of the usual map. And like the Commonwealth where I go now is the usual map. And then you have the Nuka World and Automatron. And Nuka World is like close to Far Harbor. It's a little bit more little. It's a little bit more little than Far Harbor. So this Nuka World, I mean. And in Nuka World you work for the scumbags like these raiders. Yeah, they say they decide what you can play and what not, right? Then you must only overtalk them because you just learn something from the game. It's not that you just kill opponents. You learn like emotions and how to overtalk someone. You learn that game good, and like everything you can just do in that game. You can sneak around, you can steal from somebody when he's walking around, you can kill someone when he's sleeping, and then you get extra points, everything, man. It's not only running and shooting, it's just really, really much to do in that game. Really much, man. It's like you have endless missions. I was level 45 when I ran the game first times, then I was to level 60. I did only missions I did before. Oh, okay, man. Ah, that's sad. I will use this right now. Okay. Now I have this power armor, but I just need the torso. Okay. Here we are. Now I have that power armor. This looks cool, man.
Geht's los?
There is a horsepower armor too, but it's one mission to get it. And you can play the game with mods too. That's the most cool thing, man. I can control the weather and everything else before I start the game, and then I have that already. Like a red sky or, you know.
Carla, wieder zurück? Zeit fürs Geschäft?
Klar, ich schaue es mir an.
Wenn du was kaputt machst.
Give me your ammo. Give me everything what you have. Everything. No, this is what I don't need. You played Summoner's War? Very good. You must send me a friend request. I will. I have a red cat there, so probably you'll find me. Fusion core, nice. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. The most thing in Fallout, what's very cool, you have a lot of weapons, really a lot.
Bist du bereit?
What do you mean with animators? You mean what happens there, or I really don't know what you mean. Oh, I think I'm done. Okay, I will